Throughout the existence of Skyblock, many people have tried to answer the question, what is the greatest money-making method? Some people have said farming, some people have said mining, others say fishing. However, those are all really expensive, and I don't have enough money for those yet. So what I do is hunting invisibugs. The reason I do this is because it's very cheap. It's like almost brainless, like farming, and it makes amazing money per hour. So today I'm going to show you how to do it. All you're going to want to do is do /hub, then run over here through the bazaar, and then all the way over to lumberjack. And he'll have you get some wood, I believe. Alright, then you just give it to him, and then you get to go all the way over here to the park. And then you have to talk to Charlie, who will have you give him some birch. And once you do that, you go over here to the spruce woods, go up here, talk to Kelly, give her some spruce. Then when you're done with that, you just go over here, dark thicket. Once you go here, you'll just have to go over to Ryan and complete his quest line, which is the campfire trials. This just has you stand on the campfire, taking more and more damage. And luckily, once you do that quest line, you get a badge which heals you while you're burning, and once you get a high enough tier, it heals you in general. Alright, then once you finish that, or at least get far enough with that, you'll just want to go over here. And then once you get to the Savannah Woodlands, all you're going to do is just follow this path all the way over to Melody. Then you're going to talk to her, fix her harp. I think it's just getting acacia wood. And once you give it to her, you can just run all the way back and then go to the Jungle Island. Once you're on the Jungle Island, all you're going to want to do is go talk to Mulbert and then do his quest line, and then finally you'll be able to go to Galatea. The good thing is they all give you foraging armor, so you already have a start, but we won't actually be doing foraging. So then you have to do the whole David Hunterborough quest line, which will take a bit, but it's like 15 minutes. The only setup really for this entire money-making method is just going to be one, an Entangler's Lasso. Actually, you don't even need an Entangler's Lasso. All you need is this, the Abysmal Lasso. I just have this because I upgraded it for the museum. Then you're going to want an AOTE. You do not need the Ether Warp transmission. I never use it for this. And then if you're like me, you're not going to have enough mana naturally, so you're going to need to use a sheep pet, which increases intelligence. Although you also will need a god pot, but it's like 1 million, and you can make 30 million an hour doing this, so you'll make it back in no time. The next thing you'll need to know is the route. If you go to Sky Hanny, and you look up Invisibug, then you go here. There is actually a setting to highlight Invisibugs, so they're no longer invisible. Unfortunately, you have to have shaders disabled for this. But here's where the route starts, or at least my route. I start here, and I'll just run through it about 3 times so you know where all the bugs can spawn. In the top left, you can see that I'm not actually making 30 mil an hour. I'm making only about 20 mil an hour right now. And one way to quickly increase that is if you check your Skyblock menu, go to your profile, go to hunting stats. If you look at Hunter Fortune, that will basically show how likely you are to get extra shards whenever you hunt, because this is technically hunting. All that really means is that every time you go to hunt for an Invisibug, this is how likely you are to get an extra shard. So because I have 116, I have a 100% chance to get a second one, and then a 16% chance to get a third one. Some of the easiest way to get Hunter Fortune is if you go to your Heart of the Forest tree, and you're at least Heart of the Forest tier 6, you'll see you can get 50 free Hunter Fortune for just under 4 million whispers, which should not take that long. And then another quick and easy way is if you just max out your David's Cloak by converting enough shards, you'll easily get 30 Hunter Fortune. In doing that quest line to upgrade your David's Cloak, hopefully you'll siphon some shards that increase Hunter Fortune. A lot of these just aren't required. Ones I would get though, however, are things like the Lizard King shard, as that directly gives you Invisibug Fortune. Also a shard like the Megalith shard just gives +1 Hunter Fortune for every level. So, alright then. After doing a quick 15-minute test of this, I make about 28 million coins an hour. And considering this is like a 6 mil setup, that's pretty good. Especially when you compare it to things like farming, which cost 10 times more than that for a single armor piece and still make less than this. All in all, I think hunting is one of the greatest money-making methods, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's looking to get into a cheap money-making method. If this video helped you at all, I would greatly appreciate you subscribing to my channel, as I'm looking forward to making more higher quality videos. So yeah, please do the YouTube stuff, like and subscribe, and hope you have a fantastic day.